watched game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs of the Senators and Hurricanes. ESPN's being, a little bitch right now, so trying to figure it out. Um, so I don't know if ESPN's going to work for me or if I have to get something else. Hope I don't have to get something else, but you never know with ESPN. Also, like you might end up buying some, like getting like a month of like whatever, and then you can't like um my brain's just like not online yet. Um and then you still can't watch it there. It's like you can watch it, but you really can't. So it's just like it's really hard to know. Um, it's acting like you can watch it on ESPN. So even though like historically that's not how you've been able to watch it. I don't know. We'll give it a couple minutes and wait till like the puck actually drops. And then if it doesn't work, then we can try something else like Sportsnet or meow. Did you guys hear him? You hear how cute he is? Okay, I think I did hear about Sling, but it looks like they charge like per day. Like, no. Hey, buddy, 45.99 a month. 2 months for the for the playoffs. Sucks. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, hopefully ESPN works. That would be sweet. Wondering if you know where to watch the game. You have an HBO subscription, but I haven't been able to get it on there. So I'm trying to do the same thing. So I have an ESPN subscription, um, and it's acting like I'll be able to watch it there, but which is not usual, like for the Stanley Cup playoffs and ESPN. I don't know about HBO being able to watch it on HBO. Um, I have I have HBO. So let me see what I can do. But I'm wondering if like they're waiting for puck drop. Um, so let me see. I've never watched hockey on HBO, so sorry, not that helpful. Hi, Lori. Welcome in. Okay, switch plans. Okay, so it's telling me to switch plans if I want to use my HBO subscription. So it looks like maybe on the base account, I don't know what HBO subscription you have, but on the base account, you might not be able to watch it. So you have to upgrade your subscription on HBO, but you are able to watch the playoffs on HBO, which I did not know. Okay, um, so it'd be like 18.49 a month, which is the cheapest to watch to stream live sports. 18.49. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Okay, it looks like the game's starting. I saw this thing. I got this like message because I follow the Kings on ESPN, and it was like, "How do you think the Kings Avalanche playoff like run will go?" And I'm like, "You like don't like rub salt in the wound. Like, how do you think the Kings are gonna do against the Avalanche?" It's like, I'm sorry, what? That's rude. That's rude. Okay, are you able to get the games, Lori? It looks like we had the first period's about to start. I wasn't sure if I had to wait. The thing is, I don't use my own HBO. I use someone else's, so I have to get my own. And so, this is fiercely annoying. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't. It's just I'm not on my. I don't have the information that I use to sign to like log on to my friend's HBO. So once I stop using their HBO, then I'm gonna have to forever use that. So okay, so they've had puck drop. Okay, so okay, that's totally fine. Okay, let's see if we can get it. Nope, I don't want to press that. No, I don't want to watch wrestling right now. I want to watch the Canes. And ESPN still is acting like it's like, oh yeah, we can totally watch that or like whatever. When it's just not being. I can't tell if it's my VPN making. No, I don't want to. Fuck. Oh my god, I'm so. This is so annoying. is unavailable due to location, entitlement status, or device. And I'm like, well, let me look at other plans, ESPN. And it's like, no, we want to make you fucking miserable. And I tried to do this early, but I just couldn't have any access. I didn't have any access to it because ESPN was like pretending like it was going to work this whole time, and then obviously it's not because it's just being a pain in my fucking ass. Okay, well, if I sign up for the new HBO, then I'm gonna lose the other HBO info, which sucks because I really like having HBO. Okay, well, we're just gonna go. Okay, so I'm trying to get the standard package for HBO per month. We'll see if that works. Okay, so we're a little bit under 3 minutes into the first period, and no one has scored yet. Sorry that I'm not more prepared. I thought that it would work. Okay, so we'll get this figured out. We're working on it. We're working on it. Okay, trying to do all my card information from my memory, which is not great. I'll tell you what. I just want to watch the game. Okay. Start streaming. Okay. Sports ball. Give me that sports ball. Okay, so it looks like the Hurricanes games are not on HBO Max, or like maybe the East Coast games are not on HBO. the Avalanche Kings, but I don't see anything this time. It's like the games that are later. Stop clicking yourself compulsively, dude. Driving me nuts. I can't. Scotty. I can't even get onto the ESPN fucking website now. I'm losing my mind right now. I'm literally. I'm about to have a fit. Like, legitimately, I'm about to have a fit. I can't find a way to watch it. The HBO has not worked for me. I paid for it and it doesn't work. Because this game is not under HBO. Oh my gosh, Scotty, please, you're driving me fucking nuts. Sorry, I'm not cool. Not fucking cool right now. The reason why I'm like being like weird with Scotty is because he's shedding a lot. It's hairball season. Trying to get him from keep him from licking himself. He just won't stop. I'm just like, God, God. I don't want you to have more hairballs, dude. I'm trying to look out for you. You're driving me crazy. Okay, so I don't know how to do this. I already paid for HBO Max again. So like, uh, so hopefully, like, I messed up my whole HBO Max thing now, the whole thing. So that's super awesome because they advertise it like you can watch all the Stanley Cup playoff games. Nope. I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of HBO Max now. This is so frustrating. Okay, so there's the other option, which is Sling, which is what I've heard the most about, but that's $45.99 a month. I just paid for an upgrade. In fact, I paid for an upgrade from like so I got an account and paid for a like better account. So now I can't even go back to using my friend's account that I was using for free. So I'm just very fucking unhappy. Now, if I get Sling, it has the highest chance, I think, of working. However, it's 45.99 a month, and if I buy that and it doesn't work, it's a lot of fucking money to pay for something that doesn't work. I could get the day pass just to see if it works, and then okay. So if this works, this day pass works, then I'll go buy like longer. Right there up on the front, just what I want. Hey, let's fucking go. So there's like a seven. So there's no free trial. There no Sling. There's like you can get a day pass or like a week pass or some or a month. Um, so I just got the day pass. Okay, so I'm finally in watching the game. We're about halfway through the first period. Okay, so I'll share this in Discord if anybody wants to watch. I'm having like so many technical issues right now that I just want to toss my computer through the window. Okay, so now in Discord, the game is okay. Welcome in, Lori, again. I would give anything to be there right now. That would be so awesome. And also not dealing with these fucking technical issues. ESPN was giving me this error that said that I was not in the location, or I think it was giving me like a location blackout type of situation. And I was like, what? Yeah, I have ESPN too. And even when I was looking at upgrading ESPN, it was like, you're not going to be able to watch this. So I don't know if it's like a regional thing where it's like normally when you are within the region, you have more problems with blockouts and ESPN. But now that I'm outside of the region, I'm like, maybe it's not wanting to give me the access to the playoffs. ESPN was not. ESPN was the least helpful of all of them. But before the playoffs started, I looked at where to watch the yeah, technically. I mean, I'm gonna have to pay $46 a month for 2 months to have Sling, um, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. I want to watch the series. I tried it with my VPN on and off. In fact, it was worse with my. It was like a loading screen when I had my VPN on, and then when I turned my VPN off, it was uh, when I turned my VPN off. That's when I got the location error. So I don't know. I can't think of anything else to fix it. ESPN's not cooperating. It just wants to tell me to go fuck off. If you want to, I mean, it's hard. And like I signed up for the upgraded HBO Max, and HBO like only shows some games. Like the first game that it has available is like on the 28th or something like that. I'm like, I don't understand why you're selective about which games you show. It's all these different contracts, all these different contracts that make it oh yeah, yeah, definitely. You can try to while I have this up, you can go into a different room. You don't have to do it in the lounge, and start trying to stream it there and see if it works. And then if it works, we can switch over for future days or something like that. If that's not a problem for you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do because these subscriptions are adding up. You little kitty cat. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate it. I really do. 'Cause I'm like, that's like for free. Like the first 30 minutes of this stream would just be like losing my shit, which happens. Like community hangout. Let's see. Any of the voice channels. Yeah. So let's see. Oh wait. Oh. Yeah. So if you shared it in the community hangout, um, so once you have the game up or whatever in another, um, okay. So when you say link it up, what do you? mean? When you say link it up, sorry, what do you mean? Okay, so do you have the game playing in another tab or something? Okay, I would do that first. With Disney? I don't know. Um, I just have ESPN by itself, but I know that there's like a Disney ESPN Hulu bundle. Yeah, I can hear like a little like mumble in the background. Yep. Yeah. Oh no, you don't have to explain ESPN being a little dickhead right now to me. I get it. Okay, so we got a little less than 30 seconds left of the power kill. Okay, and we killed that penalty. Yeah, it's acting like, oh, like no matter what, because I was like, okay, let me see what like the cheapest ESPN package that I could watch the playoff games at with ESPN, and it was like once I got to a screen that showed me anything, it was like there's no package to where you could watch this game, which is crazy with ESPN. No problem. One's fetch. Oh, oh my gosh! I just thought that went in. How did that not go in? Okay. Yeah, watch live. Are you okay? So you're able to actually get it because you're getting further than I am. Usually you get to a point in ESPN where they're like, "What broadcast do you want?" And I didn't get that. Okay, so now you're gonna go back to Discord. You're on your computer, right? Yeah. But well, I've already paid for this game, today's pass, so you don't have to share it. But now we know for future games, like, I think there's one on yeah, there's one on Monday at, I wanna say it's at 6:30. Oh, wait, no, 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 5:30 your time. Um, so I'll double check that, but then that might be a way that we can kind of figure out what games. Okay, cool. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mhm. Oh, I didn't mean to leave so fast. Oopsies. Okay, so in the Discord, we are watching the uh, playoffs. Sorry, Lori, I didn't mean that. I didn't realize like switching rooms would just like cut off the conversation. Sorry, I was just like, bye. I can't wait for the Wild and the Stars. I've seen some crazy playoff predictions that I have a lot of opinions about. But one that should not be surprising to really anybody is that everybody constantly underestimates the Canes, which I understand their history. Um, they have problems in the playoffs, even when they do well in the regular season. But to just like discount them out every single time is seems a little foolish, perhaps to me. Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree. Yeah, you see a whole different style of coffee. Um, I I think that for quite a while the Canes have struggled to get over the hump of the Eastern Conference, and I think that with that reputation, they're kind of like it's like no one really wants to put a lot of like vested interests in them because they just have that. difficulty year after year. Um, but like every person I know that knows hockey that is paying any attention to the Canes is like, this is the best Canes team that we've had um, in quite a while. And so I think that that says a lot about what the team could look like this year and how far they could go. I don't think the Avalanche has it easy. I mean, sure that there's a lot of like Pacific teams that are not nearly on the same level. Okay, so we got the end of the first. We're tied at nothing, no score game. Um, and but I don't think like I think that if the Avalanche rests on their laurels from the regular season, it could be very dangerous for them. Obviously, they did fantastic during the season, and you want to see people who are consistent and doing well. Um, if they were doing well in the regular season, continuing to do well. So we'll see. I know that their first matchup is with the Kings. The Kings were the last to make it in with their wild card. I don't predict that that'll be a particularly hard challenge. To Chuck. I just involved in a fight with Brady Kachuk 3 seconds into the game. Oh man, I'm sorry I missed that. Suck it, Brady. I legitimately thought that there was a goal. Like, well, we were getting Lori set up. I thought there was something. This sweater is so hot, but it's the only Canes gear I have, so I'm gonna wear it. I set it up to know when the Canes or Avs play. Who else do I need? I mean, anyone else you want to keep an eye on, really. I I think that every game in the playoffs counts, right? So I would say, let me look at the bracket because to me, in the West, there's the Mammoth, the Stars, and the Wild that like you'd probably want. Okay, so and, like, I mean, I know the Vegas Golden Knights are gonna be, um, kind of like the big ones to watch, as well. So, I don't know, to me, there's not a lot of the round 1 games in the East that I, like, would look at. The West is definitely who's gonna end up against the Avalanche, and is the Avalanche gonna trample like they've continued to, or are they gonna have a little bit more trouble? I'm not trying to like, I don't think this can happen, but can you imagine if the LA Kings swept the Avalanche? Like, we should all pack up and go home. It would've been fun if we had done, like, our brackets. I mean, I guess we still can. But yeah, whoever you think that, presents a viable threat on, in the East or the West. Tampa Bay was doing really well, back a little bit, but not terribly so. Yeah, strange things can happen. Strange things can happen. I mean, it is stars, but and that's their captain, and he's been playing with the Kings for a long time, and it's his last season. They didn't think they were going to make it to the playoffs, and they did, just under the wire. So, um, so like maybe they're going to turn it out for Kobe. We just don't know. But they've had a lot of injuries and stuff that really, really, really put them in a tough spot. So we shall see. Hey, little star baby. Hey, little star baby. Yeah, the big thing with any of the games is just not counting anyone out. So look at this beautiful scarf I have. Look at this beautiful scarf. I love that Stahl was immediately like, I'm gonna punch Matthew Brady Kachuk in the face. I love that because if you know, you know, right? Who's this angel boy that I have here? He's so sweet. Look at him. Who's this angel boy? You want to show off your face a little bit? You want to show off your face a little bit? Look how you. Hello, hello. Hi. Hi. Oh, where's your brush? Where's your brush? Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get the pets going. If you have a cat who has like really like soft hair and like when you brush it, it just kind of fluffs everywhere. I got this like misting brush. It doesn't heat it up, so it's not steam, but it helps kind of get the hair to like mat together on the brush, so it's easier. And then when you're done, you can press this little button and it pushes all the hair up in like a little mat. So it's a lot less messy and Scotty really likes it. The fewest fighting majors in the NHL. Also, I ordered a Jarvis shirt. I don't normally order from Temu, but I'm doing a like giveaway for like Mental Health Awareness Month, and so it's the cheapest place to get fidgets. And honestly, they're the same fidgets you would get from Amazon for a lot more money. So it's not like they're any more humanely made and or like anything. It's just that Amazon has an extreme upcharge for them. But I got a Seth Jarvis shirt and I'm so excited to wear it. Seth is my favorite person on the Canes team. I'm just such a precious human being. So I'm super excited. And then I don't have to wear this sweater all the time. I'm getting some good belly. Some good belly. Yeah, see, just a couple minutes of this is like one of the only things that helps with his hairballs because he's not doesn't have as much hair to lick up. Because I've tried like the creams or whatever that they eat to help lubricate their insides. I've tried hairball snacks. He just doesn't like food. He's like he's very picky about what he eats, which you know a lot of cats are. But he's just not food motivated and just doesn't really care about that. Oh, these are dirty. Dirty, dirty glasses. Yeah. So then you get this little patty and it's stuck together so that it's easy to toss. And then you have a smooth and soft kitty cat. It's less likely to throw up a hairball, hopefully. I can't stand that dickhead. They keep talking about the dimensions and how small the neutral zone is. I've never heard them talk about the ice of the Lenovo Center like that. Like, are there different ice dimensions for the playoffs or something? Is there something going on? I don't know. Is that, okay. How did the puck drop? Oh my gosh. I said this game is on pace for 100, over 100 hits. Normal regular season game is like averages 44. And most of them are to Chuck because he's a dickhead. Mm, hell fucking yeah. That was awesome. Gotta do my horn, my obligatory horn. I don't like the pace of that one. Oh yeah. I know exactly what song they're playing, even though I can like, you can barely hear it. It's Raise Up by Petey Pablo. And they play it every time Carolina scores in Carolina. It's awesome because people will like literally rip their shirts off and start going like this. It's pretty fun. Oh no, this went into my coffee. Damn it. Oh, putting the pressure on. Hell yeah. A little over 3 minutes into the second. Who's in that? That's what's his name? Anderson. I would try to Michigan. What a nasty move. Oh my gosh, I can see again. It's wonderful. Oh, oh, great. What's interesting? They they talk about slower shots can be harder sometimes for certain goalies to adjust to because they're used to these 90, 100-mile-hour um, pucks coming at them. So when something significantly slower is coming at them, they've got to adjust. And if they don't adjust in time, then these goals look really simple to block, but it's actually really challenging for them. I did not know. If you want to join us, free to join the Discord here. Come on, dudes. The energy of this game is already so different than what we see in regular season. It's awesome. Oh, getting physical again. Oh, what's that? I do like that there's more focus on like the player, like the player, not player development, but like the like basically like the mental health, like support program that the NHL has implemented, and many players have utilized for their mental health problems like addiction, things like that. Um, so I'm happy that they have that to support their players, and because this is their jobs and they're very high pressure, and there's a lot of like physical and mental aspects to them. So I think it's important that the league supports them and openly and proudly supports them. I have a feeling this much. Oh God, what the fuck? I'm just having a day, y'all. So I dropped this, my little fidget toy, into my coffee, and then I peeled an orange, and like the top of the orange also fell into my coffee, and I'm like, can a motherfucker just drink his coffee? Jeez, this is the best fidget toy though. It looks like a bubble. I don't know what it's called, otherwise I would recommend it. The top of an orange. Oh, nice. And if you think all of that was enough to get me to not drink that coffee, you're totally wrong. I really like coffee and definitely a coffee drinker, but I don't drink it that much anymore. Mostly because my sleep schedule is so weird. But if I wake up like super late, I'm not going to drink coffee and just make it worse. So I have to get up like at a reasonable time to drink coffee. Ottawa might have too many men on the ice. That dude is angry. About to get a power play. 4 months apart. Rod looks great. Man. Okay, minute 15 left in the power play. About this there. Oh, man. Come on, Derby. Gotta chase this down. What just happened over there? Five on three, tripping, 45, 47 seconds, five on three, tripping. Oh, yeah, sorry. Okay, 40 seconds left. Come on, Ailers. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on. 20 seconds left. Oh, damn. Damn. Okay, beautiful windmill. Okay, so it's still power play. 1 minute left of it. Oh, 17 seconds left in the power play. They're on the other side of the ice. Oh man, didn't connect. Okay, power play's over. Both teams are back at full strength. Stand up. I should have stretched. I never remember. Okay, so they said the Pittsburgh Philly game is tonight, and I think that maybe the Wild game is tonight as well. Oh yeah, come on. Was that not tripping? Yeah, I'm so tense. Okay, 6 minutes left in the second. This is so much more of a physical game than we typically see with the Canes. I like that my assessment of this them not being like the most like heavy team was pretty accurate. They said something earlier that they wow, that was a great save. They just hammered that in, or they tried to hammer that in. Did not go. Everyone's chanting Freddie. Okay, so I'm gonna crochet. Okay, Ottawa power play. Let's see what for. Slashing. Okay, so now we gotta kill this penalty. Oh, yeah. Okay. Get it out of there. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. 10 seconds left. Okay. Penalty's over. So I'm working on this Alpine Stitch hat holder, and this one's curling even more than the other one. So I definitely think I need to steam it like when I'm done to release the curl. Oh man, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and shots on goal. Okay, so currently Carolina is leading by one. Shots on goal, Ottawa has 8 shots on goal. Carolina has 15. So about a 2-to-1 ratio. Oh no, Marty got hurt. Maybe. Great save. Great save. Oh, what the? How is that not a cross check? These senators are just like out to hurt people. Like I just don't fucking like it. Like they're trying to like seriously injure people. Like I don't feel good about it. Okay, so second period has ended, and Carolina is still leading by one. I feel like Brady to Chuck. Okay, such a hard time saying good things. But I feel like if you had like a suspicious mole that create obtained like sentience, that would be Brady to Chuck. So yeah, I'm just like I could not be more obsessed with the Alpine Stitch. It just looks so good. I love how um, it really fills up the space. The fabric is nice and full coverage. Because I started putting together. I started putting a similar project, but with a different stitch, and the I did a chainless foundation chain and figured out like some little secrets on how to do that. But ultimately, wasn't really happy with what the stitch. Like. Let me see when the Lord. Do you know when the first Abs Kings game is? Okay, so in about an hour, the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars are going to be starting their game. So I might just roll right into that. We'll just watch all of those. Then the Flyers and Penguins start at 5. Um, so, I mean, really, I could just like watch all of those tonight if I wanted to. And then tomorrow at 12 p.m. my time, the Kings and the Avalanche play. So I could watch that, or I could go to like a sports bar. Oh my god, I can't. I can't be that. So I wanted to get um, a snapback, a snapback, but everything I looked at ordering online like doesn't have the same structure of the hat that I typically like. Um, and uh, I don't know. That's what I have to say. So I didn't order anything online, but I would like one because that's the easiest, thing to just throw on and wear. So yeah, if you didn't hear how I was going to do it this time, so there's like six sections of for doing a uh, five hat holder, um, and so I'm going to do one section of dark blue, two sections of lighter blue, and then four sections of no, sorry, three sections of gray. So to kind of look like a gradient, hopefully a little bit. Um, and I'm excited how that should look. The beer saber, iconic. Okay, I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Hey, Scotty, please don't do that. Hey, Scotty, please don't do that. I love you. Please don't do that. Nope. Sorry, I had to be annoying. Hey, hey, psst, 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 psst. Hey, psst, 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 psst. Okay, so we have puck drop on the third. In the third, Carolina still leads by one. Definitely not enough to just rest back and think you got the game uh, under control. So they talked about Sebastian Aho and Seth Jarvis being pretty quiet this game, and like I think that's been I think with like a physical team like this, because like Sebastian and Seth are not like the biggest players, and while they're physical, they're not the same type of physical as like the players that we're seeing on the ice. And I think that that's a big component. It's like with like smaller, like more agile players, putting them in and putting a target in the back might be challenging in a game against Senators. That's my theory. Wait, where'd it go? Okay, like it's like stopped working for a second. I was like, wait, what? Okay, shots on goal. We have 9 for Ottawa, and we have 16. Okay, 9 for, let's say 10 for Ottawa, and 16 for Carolina. Okay, so an Ottawa player named Zub got injured from Jarvis, but Zub kind of had the momentum, so it wasn't Jarvis's fault. Interference for somebody. Okay, so Carolina got a. Oh yeah, Chatfield just like. Oh, oh my gosh, Rod is so pissed. Okay, so we got to kill this penalty. Minute and a half left. Anderson stopped the puck. Okay, oh nice. Okay, minute left. Get it the fuck out of there. Oh, oh shit. They got it in. It looked like it was a block. Okay, they're reviewing it because it doesn't. It's really hard to tell if it went in. It looks like it was in his glove. I don't understand because it looks like maybe he was. I don't understand. Either way, Anderson did a great job, whether it is a goal or not. So we just have to see if it actually counts or not. I mean, that would be very demoralizing for the other team if they did all this work during their power play. This is really challenging. Yay! Ooh, doesn't count. Woo, 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 woo. They really did set it up well. I mean, it just okay. 37 seconds left on the power kill. Oh, oh my gosh, the fight. Oh god, come on. He just sat on that puck. Just go sit on that puck. 20 seconds left in the power play. Power, a penalty kill. Okay, full strength. Okay, 50 minutes left in the third. The crowd is electric. It's on it. Everyone's on their feet, ready to go. Oh, sorry. Okay, so now we are almost tied in shots on goal, 15 for Ottawa and 16 for Carolina. Carolina still leads by one. Jeez, that hit. This makes me so nervous. I'm like, you're gonna hurt my boys, and I don't like it. Okay, I will be right back. I'm take a brief break. Sorry about that. So while I was gone, the Canes scored, and they currently have 47 seconds left on a power play. So now the Hurricanes are 2-0. Twenty seconds left on the power play. Okay, 5 seconds left. Okay, full strength. Then we got 10 minutes left in the third, so we're halfway through the third period. Carolina's up by 2, leads shots 22-17 for Ottawa. Oh, is that a sweet baby that I heard? Is it a sweet baby? Stankoven scored the second one. Hey, Rachel, welcome in. It's great to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm watching game one of the Stanley Cup playoffs. It's the Canes and Senators. So we have about 10 minutes left in the third period, and the Canes are leading by 2. How have you been? Haven't seen you in a little bit. Hope you're doing well. I have my very special little fidget. Hi, baby. So I think they said, I think shipping is expecting my Seth Jarvis shirt, my Carolina Hurricane shirt. I think they said it's expected to be here by the 24th. So I'm excited for that. And it's just a t shirt. Okay. So they took it away from Cinco and they gave it to all. I'm trying to get my life together, and my life is with teeter totter right now with good and bad. I understand that all too well, and I know that's very challenging to kind of be like life is going like all different types of ways, but I hope things get a little bit easier, a little more steady, a little bit better. Just I know it's when things are all over the place, it's frustrating. So if you need anything that I can help out with, just let me know. I don't know what that would be, but I'm I'm up for it. You know, but life can be just have those moments that are just so difficult. Okay, somebody got a penalty slashing for the Senators. So we're getting out of power play with about 9 minutes left. And I feel happy, so I can't complain. I understand that. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I'm glad you're happy, and I'm glad things aren't, you know, the worst. But I think venting and talking about things can sometimes be the best for us. But also, like sometimes they're not, and you've got to kind of pick and choose when that love is right for you. High stick, 5-on-3. The Senators are just like they're just the way that they play. Like fuck these guys. Like hit him in like the neck, like the goozle, like ouch. Oh man, how's Crystal doing? Um, I don't know. Crystal's just been busy, doing her own thing. She was on here a couple weeks ago, kind of like mostly lurking in the bushes, but she came and uh, chatted a little bit. So just doing her own thing. I know she plays a lot of World of Warcraft, and I see her on like what's the like I can see the game she's playing on Discord. So okay, we had a 5-on-3. We had 35 seconds left of it. Come on, and this is the second one of the game. Like they really need to clean it up and put one in. Oh, okay. So held on to it. 24 seconds left. Oh, come on, put it in. Okay, okay. So now we have a 45-second uh, power play. Oh man. Oh man. Glad she's okay. Are you doing okay? Yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I'm having some health problems. It's been a little frustrating. And I've just been having to like wait out the ability to see a specialist. Uh, so just kind of don't really have a lot of energy left these days. So some days are worse than others. Try to kind of work with it, but yeah. So just kind of waiting to see what is going to happen because I've had some like preliminary scans and stuff like that, but I can't get in uh, any faster than I've been able to get in um, to see what's going on. So like mentally, I'm trying to like stay in like a decent place. I had like a little dip in my mood, um, but it wasn't crazy, and I got my meds adjusted and kind of bounced out of it. So hi, hi, Scotty. Okay, so the uh, okay, so the puck drop for the Wild Stars game is in about 17 minutes. So it's possible we'll just roll into it and just kind of watch whatever is on. Okay, so we have 5.5 minutes left in the third. Carolina's up by two. Ooh, this is cool how this one ended up. I just like how it. I love this fidget toy. It's the best. And I'm about to get some new fidgets in because again, I'm going to be doing giveaways for Mental Health Awareness Month, um, and every week I'm going to be doing a giveaway, lots of fidget toys. They're really, really pushing. It's great to see. You just like, oh man, it slipped out, but oh, like what I've seen of the Senators in this particular game, it's not about being a better hockey player in the fact that like it's like stick handling, moving quicker than your opponent, anything like that. It's just like knock the hell out of your opponent, and that's an aspect of hockey. Definitely, like I would be foolish to deny it, but if that's like 100% of your game, I feel like it's like I'm not impressed by your play style. It doesn't make me think that you're better hockey players than, and like and maybe they could win a game. Like I'm not denying it, but okay. 3:22 left. Okay, empty net. Okay, great save, great save. Two 35. Okay, so Carolina got a penalty for delay of game. I don't feel like that was intentional. Uh, getting it out of getting that puck out of play, but it happens. Okay, Ottawa's doing an empty net. So it's gonna be 6-on-4. Yeah. Oh man, I wish that went in a little bit faster. A little bit faster. Okay, 2 minutes. Get that shit out of here. Yeah. Stop licking yourself, fool. Okay, minute left is the penalty kill. 40 seconds left to the penalty kill. There, Anderson's just all over this net. It's beautiful. Come on. Hey, come on, let me brush you so you don't have to lick yourself. Come on. Damn. Hell yeah, this is gorgeous. Thank you. I appreciate it. It happens. I think the biggest frustration is that like I found out about a lot of these things like a month or two ago, and I haven't been able to get in to see any like the specialists, like the endocrinologist or the stop licking yourself, Scotty. Stop licking yourself. I'm not able to get in to see like the endocrinologist or the ENT or anything like that. And like it's like a 3 month wait for everything, and so it's more like the really frustrating thing is I've got to sit here and like not know. Okay, so we have 45 seconds left. Okay, full strength, 33 seconds left. Yeah, exactly. It's like, and like, so they think I have uh, like a mass, like what will probably be benign, but they don't know until they go in. Tumor in my throat, parathyroid. 10 seconds left. And it's like, that's pretty hard to know. And like that you have something like that. And then you have to just like, sit and wait for the doctor to have availability. Fuck you. Okay. So, I mean, I already have had thyroid problems and have had like the whole thing with this. So this is in my parathyroid, not in my thyroid. Um, so they're checking my thyroid to make sure that there's not any potential like spreading of the mass, but it's different. So it would be, it's called a something adenoma. So it, but it's in the parathyroid instead of the thyroid. Um, so yeah, because I when I had my thyroiditis, it looked like I had a goiter just because of where it was placed. Because the thyroid is like a butterfly shaped gland in the center of your throat. The parathyroid, you have four glands, two on each side of your throat, and so mine are on the side where I'm having the problems. Um, and the symptoms I'm having are not from thyroid issues; they're from parathyroid issues. Okay, so uh, the Stars are about to play against the Wild. But yeah, so it's possible it could be a goiter. Sorry, I kind of like wandered off. It could be a goiter, but it's not likely to be. They did a CT scan on me already. And they're gonna do an ultrasound on my thyroid just to make sure that there's not any additional masses in there. I don't want to hear anyone sing the Star Spangled Banner. Sorry, it's so awkward for me to hear someone secondhand. Um, uh, but yeah, it's but like I also just like my entire family has a history of thyroid problems, and it's each one of us. I mean, like in my generation and in my parents, like my parents don't have um, any problems, but like everyone else in my family has problems with the thyroid. And the parathyroid adenoma that can just happen to anyone. They're very, very common. They're often benign. So it's like, but they do have to go in and be removed surgically. But I've been having problems with all of this for months and months and months. And finally went in and uh, went to see my doctor after like one of my big things, and I didn't really know how to word it because I was having a lot of my tremors were really bad, and I just was like feeling like shit all the time. And um, when we looked at my parathyroid levels, it was like, oh, that's probably why you just like have like extreme fatigue. And I didn't realize that that's what it could be or what was causing it. Um, so it seems like that's kind of a lot of the reason why. So if that's what's going on, I can't really feel better until they remove it. So hopefully they do. I'm already on thyroid medication. Whenever they do my blood levels, my thyroid is like my levels are fine. Um, so it's possible that I could have something else going on in my thyroid, but I guess it's like parathyroid is kind of more what they're looking at. They're just kind of doing due diligence because they're gonna have to go in for surgery anyways. So I think they're like, oh, should we check this just to make sure we don't have to do surgery on that as well? Yeah, I'm glad. I'm really glad that my doctor decided to look into it because I've never looked into like my parathyroid or had any doctor say anything about my parathyroid, so I had no idea what it even was. Okay, so I'm watching the wild. There's so much green. I don't like. I kind of don't like Nico Rantanen just on principle, just because of like the drama surrounding Carolina. Okay, I figured it out. I'm sorry to wait so long. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it really, like it sucks, but there's nothing you can do about it. So you're just like, okay, well, just hold on and hopefully not lose my mind. And I have like better days than others, both like physically and emotionally. Like sometimes emotionally, I'm just like frustrated that I can't like get it figured out, but there's just kind of like not a whole lot I can do about it. So it's sometimes it's better to just kind of keep my like mental faculties in a certain space. Uh, Scotty, please stop. Scotty, Scotty. Um, I don't want him to keep having hairballs. Hey, beautiful Scotty boy. Hey, hey, cutie. Scotty is doing okay. He's a good boy, and he's yeah, he's doing okay. The I've been kind of like a little overbearing the past couple days because it's his shedding season, and so he's cleaning himself a lot, and he's had hairballs, which he doesn't normally have. And so I'm trying to like keep him from having hairballs. I want to keep him healthy and not, throwing up. And like I've tried other like hairball solutions, like the gels and the treats and stuff like that. And this guy doesn't care about food. Is he's I've never been able to get him to eat a treat or like a flavored snack, one of those squeeze tubes. Now I can't even get him to eat wet food. He only eats the food that he eats. He will not venture into other food at all. So like that's all he eats. So I can't get him on any of the hairball remedies. So I'm just um, trying to keep him from licking his own fur and getting like a huge fur ball. Okay, so watching the um, watching the stars and the wild. This is probably one of the matchups, the game one matchups that I literally have no idea how it's going to go. I think that these are well matched up teams. Okay, it's the same way. I manually have to get my pet medicine because she will not take it willingly. I'm kind of like I'm gonna try to play it out a couple more days, weeks, kind of just see how it is. And then if that's what it takes, like I might have to do that. Because Scotty, I can get to take medicine. He doesn't like it, obviously. No cat likes to take medicine, but he's pretty well behaved, so it's not like he'll like scratch me up or anything. Um, but but he's so like Scotty comes from a very like traumatized background, and so I hate doing anything that could potentially like traumatize him further. So okay, the wild get one in. Yeah. Do you mind if I ask what medicine works for your cat? Or you just can talk to your doctor or vet and see what works? Because I got some like of that like gel or whatever that you can like either put in their food or like a lot of cats will just like eat out of the tube or something like that. He's not that kind of cat. He's not food motivated at all. I've never had a cat like that. Never had a cat who just like did not care about it. Oh my gosh, Freebird. Okay, so if you did not watch the Paralympian para ice hockey, uh, you don't know what why Freebird is just too much for me right now. So literally every single goal that the USA scored, they'd play Freebird after. But like, if I'm not mistaken, it was like most of the U.S. games were like 13 to 16 goals for the U.S. And they just crushed like everyone they played against. So like 16 times in 60 minutes of play, you'd hear Freebird for all of the games that the U.S. played. It was like, oh my gosh, please like alternate your goal songs or something like that. Hey, Amy, welcome in. We are watching. Okay, so we have finished the Hurricanes and Senators game. That was game one. We have three game ones today. Sorry. We so the Canes won their first bout with the Senators, which I'm super excited to see. And because I live on to Chuck Tears. And right now I'm watching the Minnesota Wild and the Dallas Stars. We're a little over or a little under 8 minutes into the first, and Minnesota has already scored one. and then we're going to watch then later today we're going to watch the Philadelphia. We're going to watch the Phillies, and we're going to watch the Penguins go at it. Did I get new glasses? Yes, I did. So I got two new sets. I got this set, and I got this set. I finally went to the eye doctor because I've been procrastinating. My prescription changed a little bit, so I didn't super need it, but I wanted new glasses. So I got this set. They're like dark green. They're super cool, very big. And then I got this set. Um, and then, so I know that, let's see, says that I think the Avs are playing the Kings tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I'd like to watch that. Yes, tomorrow at noon my time, so 1 your time. Um, the Kings are playing the Avalanche. Thank you. So gonna hope to kind of play a little bit of everyone, at least the Hurricanes and the Avalanche, um, because those are the teams that you know at least have the highest like statistical chances, but also represent me and who I'm a fan of, and then you and Lori both being Av fans. I'm working on a another hat holder, like a ball cap holder. I made um, I made one with this yarn. This is the worsted Halloween sparkle from Hirschner's, and let me try to find a picture. Okay, so you can kind of see it there. You can't really see the strips going across it, but on the left side, my left, like you can, it holds the glasses. So when I reach over here, I'm actually reaching for my glasses, and then the other side holds hats by the brims. And so this is what it looks like, full of hats and glasses. You can kind of see the glasses a little like that. So I took this pattern from, I did this pattern from someone uh, online, and I have made a couple modifications that I might share with you all once I do that. Because Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate that. Yeah. Also, when I went to my doctor, because I didn't wear my glasses that much before, um, and my doctor was like, "You should probably start wearing your glasses full time." He's like, "You don't have I don't have a super strong prescription, but it's just going to cause me more and more problems because my eyes are going to get tired more easily as I get older." So he's like, "Just save yourself some of the headache, literally." Um, so I have not made a tutorial yet. I'm planning on it. I looked up. I'm using someone else. I used someone else, and then I made changes so that it would be less sewing because I didn't want to do that. Let me get this link for you. I'll share what I followed, and then I can talk you through the changes I made if that helps. So that's what I followed. Yeah, because that's what so I'm making another one now. I'm making it bigger and I'm making it different um, than the one that I did before. And I think I'm gonna be happier with this one. I don't actually have that many hats that I need this one, but I just really liked making it. Cool. So she teaches you how to it's like if you want one hat section and one glasses section, and like this is how many stitches you need for each. One thing I noticed, so I did in my first one, I did a I did one hat section and one glasses section, and one thing, if you do that and you fill it up, your hats are going to weigh more than your glasses, so it's going to tilt your project. So what I'm making right now is hat section where I do the glasses in the middle, and then I have hats on either side, so that the weight will be even, and I won't have to worry about that. Um, Another is the strips that go across. What she did is basically she made a sheet or like a piece of fabric, crochet fabric, and then she just crocheted some strips and then she sewed everything on. And for me, that was a little more difficult to make sure I was sewing everything on the right spot, and I just had to sew everything on like a million times. I just was not really into that. So what I'm doing once I get to the end of the row that want to start my strip on, I'm going to be chaining and making that strip as I go. And then I don't have to worry about attaching it separately because it's already incorporated as part of the project. So those are my big changes. Also doing a chain for the top instead of just having all that weight be reliant on like one piece of yarn. So I'll try to put a video together. Amy, did I email you? Not email. Did I message you about Mental Health Awareness Month? I can't remember if I did or not. I know I could just like check, but I'm just remembering. I don't feel like I did. That's my fault. I don't think so. You got Chinese food? Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm tempted to order in because it's just like a long day, but I I just sent you a message. You don't have to reply now. Just take your time. I just had forgotten I meant to send that to you before. It just dawned on me. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, 5 minutes left. They're about tied in shots on goal, 7 versus 6. Minnesota, Dallas, respectively. So yeah, 5 minutes left in the first. What when you get Chinese food, what's your favorite thing to get? Pork fried rice and pork lo mein. Yeah, those are favorites of mine. Although there's not much Chinese food I don't like. Sesame chicken, veggies, generally chicken, normally. Oh yeah, chicken's so great. Okay, so we're getting into the last couple rows of this color. I don't know why I'm so like. I feel like I have like the best idea of like the colors and everything that I'm doing. I guess because I don't really do many too much with like color changing and stuff like that. That I feel like this is. Like, I finally have like a good idea. Watch I feel like not even. a high sticking. Second ranting in. Okay, so minute 49 left in the first, and power play starts now. Okay, so I'm gonna do my last round in this color before the ship that I'm gonna be adding. Scored it free. Let's just tangle. How to untangle it. Used to be better at this. Okay. First is almost over. Okay, so first period is over. Minnesota leads by 1. Okay, so I'm going to end the stream now. It's possible that I might hop on later for the Philadelphia and Penguin game later, but I might not because we're gonna have a lot of hockey. So yeah, so thank you for hanging out and watching with me, and let's see what game we watch next. Okay, talk to you later.